King Danny, the realm is under attack.
My God, the day has finally come.
It is time to release the Kraken!
Look in the distance, beyond the castle gates, the armies of the damned have come. On the horizon, they gather beneath the blood-red sun, the blood-red sun. 1,000 warriors, demons and orcs, charging like a tornado. But they will never know that their death awaits in waves below, in the waves below.
We must now unleash the monster. May God forgive us!
Release the Kraken!
Hey guys.
The toilet of the Iron Bell. Release the Kraken!
I'm the Kraken.
On the road, the depths of hell.
Does anyone have a lozenge?
Out on the battlefield, the armies collide, and hundreds die where they stand. In screaming agony, the shadow of war across the land, all across the land. Now let's end the fight. It's time to decide whose blood will finally be spilled. Our secret weapon, a specter of hate, who's born to kill. He was born to kill.
The time is now. Go forth, Kraken! Leave nothing but corpses!
Release the Kraken,
I'm in a song.
a creature of satanic rage. Release the Kraken,
Who wants sandwiches?
bursting from sunken
Hey look, I found a bell.
Release the Kraken! Impervious to sun and low. Release the Kraken!
I've got a splinter.
Death and coming from below. Release the Kraken!
Oops, I falled over.
Ocean drown in his domain. Release the Kraken!
Splishy splashy.
All the drown we're in
Well, you did nothing. The war is lost. Thanks, Kraken.
You're welcome.
And with that, our stream begins. Oh. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Go to green screen. Go to green screen. Master forgot green screen. Master forgets green screen sometimes. Yes. I must fix the green screen. Excuse me. I'll be right back. Master needs the green screen fixed. Yes.
Everything changes.
Yes, Master. Yeah, what's up? I can fix the green screen. All right, I didn't know you needed to fix it. Well, I started a stream, and you what? I started a stream for you. Go back down to your cave. You're not supposed to start the stream without me. Oh, I'm sorry, Mister. I'll ask for permission next time. You do that. Hi, everyone. It is Friday. It is 9:45 p.m. and we are going live right now with some Lego Legends. First, before we get into anything, let me say thank you to some amazing people. First and foremost, big shout out to Daniel 0077. Thank you so much for the host. It's really appreciated. And a big shout out to Savage as TV. Thank you so much for the retweet and like. And this is for all you guys this evening.
Shouty, you the best. You the best.
The gremlin is bothering me. Bethesda has just shot themselves in the foot so hard because Fallout 76 using codes from Skyrim and Fallout 4 and not a new game is unplayable by some. It costs about 50 USD and so it is broken. And there's a power armor addition and chance the canvas bag out of them. Yeah, there's a lot of things going out with Fallout 76. Also, if you haven't seen it recently, there's a YouTube video of a group of people in Fallout 76 who crashed the server dropping 3 nukes at once. Yeah, they dropped 3 nukes on the Scorched Beast Queen just because they could, and it crashed the server.
Shame.
Yeah, you think
Shame.
you would think during their beta test phase they would have stress test something like that. I mean, I could be wrong. I mean, now what's really funny about it is if you look at it, one of the guys in the video is level 97. The game's been out for... When did Fallout 76 come out? November 14th. So in 16 days, he's level 97. That's crazy. Well, you can't be mad at them because, all right, to be completely honest, how many games reuse their engine? You know, how many games reuse assets? I mean, there's a lot of games reuse engines and assets, so I can't be too mad at them. I really can't. I mean, it is their engine, it is their assets. Now, I could see if they said, well, that's the whole thing is if they put it out there that it will be a new engine, a new everything, then yes, they might have some major issues that come with that. Of all the times I looked at them from Bethesda, like when I was looking at Fallout 76 and looking at the hype behind it and everything, I've never seen them post anywhere that this is going to be a brand new engine. As far as my understanding, it was going to be based out of the Fallout 4 engine. So that's why I assumed they were going to be using a lot of the resources, because that's just what they do. Bethesda really uses resources like it's going out of style, like it's their job. Didn't someone find out that the code is the exact same as... Yes. So what someone did was they ripped the code from Fallout 4 and they ripped the code from Fallout 76 and compiled it and showed that it was the same exact code. But again, are people going to get mad at that? Because let's look at the past. We'll look at one of the favorites of most people, which is Majora's Mask. Majora's Mask 100% is a complete code and like product stealing of Ocarina of Time. Like complete, like everything's stolen. Like all the assets and everything is stolen from that game. I think the problem was, I'm gonna quote one of my best friends. He's having an issue with Pathfinder 2.0. He really is. He is hating on Pathfinder 2.0. I'm just gonna play more kind of game so I can just chill out and relax and talk to you guys. He's not liking it, and he's come to terms with it that his new theory on it is the game he wanted, which would be X, is not the game that they are producing, and the game they are producing is the game they feel they should produce. And I know I'm misquoting him completely, but it's close enough to where I can say is Bethesda put out a game, decided to take a risk, they rolled the dice, and they threw them. And they wanted to, like, see what stuck and what doesn't. And so can I be mad at a company for trying something new? No. Do I think that they added a building component in Fallout 4 and then the only reason why they added the building component in Fallout 4 was to try and tailor the idea and get it worked out and worked in this one? It's possible. I mean, my main issue is that I said, for me, when I've seen people playing the game, it's much more desolate than I like. But the caveat to that is, although it's much more desolate, it is definitely more... If I had a group of friends that I wanted to play the game with, I know I can get my group of friends together and play the game and do some role playing and be like, you know, the whole 9 yards, and we'd have a grand old time, you know. But for me, it's like, unfortunately, you can't think about it this way. With Bethesda Studio, how many products they came out with, right? So they came out with Fallout 1, they came out with Fallout 2, Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas. All those did really well. I mean, there were some, like, problems in previous ones. But, Fallout 76, not so good. Then you have Skyrim, right? Which everyone loves Skyrim. They tried the MMO. They tried the MMO market, right? With the Elder Scrolls Online. It's doing okay. They were marketing it to be the World of Warcraft killer, but it didn't, because it missed the mark. So if you look at it, like, every company has their games that are really good, and then they have some games that are not so good. I'm looking at you, Squaresoft. Squaresoft almost went out of business back in the old Nintendo era. And rolled the dice on Final Fantasy. And it succeeded to such a degree that it saved the company. That could have been the nail. And hell, Final Fantasy 14, when it first released, was almost that nail. And that's the whole thing. It's like, I think I think you're saying it right there. What people were expecting and what people received were two totally different things. I think what they needed to do was they needed to flesh out 76 so it had the same life that another game in the Fallout series has, while at the same point expand on it and have that player-driven aspect. I think if they did that, it would have been phenomenal. You know, like, think about the last Fallout 4. There's, like, multiple factions at war with each other, and there's some factions working with other factions, and there's hidden factions, and there's, like, all this shit. And you don't know any of this at first, and you just start stumbling across it as you go across the wasteland. Or, if you don't explore, you might not find any of it. But yet, in 76, it just feels like, alright, I made it to the next town, and yeah. Oh, I found a guy that has a gun he developed that you could shoot animals for a daily to hear them talk. And yeah, they've got a quirky voice line, but yeah, let's hope they give it the No Man's Sky treatment. I hope. Also, the $200 pre-release bundle was ruined as well, and Bethesda's response toward it didn't help. Yeah, they have a lot. Bethesda is in the same boat that Blizzard's in right now, is in damage control. 100%, they're in the same exact boat. And how they decide to deal with damage control is going to affect a lot of different things. Like, there is a lot of things that are going to be how companies handle damage control affects their future. I'm looking at you, Final Fantasy XIV. For anyone who doesn't know, Final Fantasy XIV almost killed Square Enix. Almost. It was that colossal of a fail. They invested so much into it, and the fact that it almost colossally failed was ridiculous. And so what wound up happening was they almost lost their entire complete player base, right? And in the process of almost losing their entire complete player base, they pretty much fired the entire staff for mishandling the MMO. Hired a new staff, of which then the new director, the guy that was going to come up with the new direction, said, okay, listen, you're right. The game is a mess. Tell us what you need and what you think this game needs. And the first thing that came out was, we want a goddamn auction house. Because that was the big thing everyone was asking for, was like they wanted an auction house. Because the original designers did not want to create an auction house, because they were like, well, we're not going to have an auction house because, you know, then people can role play, you know, having a person, and, you know, like, it's more immersive, and we can make it so like the the gold sellers can't just control the economy. So we're just gonna do this. Dink. And no matter how many times the player base was like, your system sucks, we need an auction house, the company just flat out refused. So when like people came out and they were like, all right, what do you want? What is the one thing, you know, like he created an entire forum. They moved the game from paid monthly to completely free for basically almost a year and a half, while they retooled the entire game, basically put it into open beta again. And the whole aspect was just to be a means to get the public to try the product, to get people on board. And so when the people came out, and the first thing they said was the same thing they've been saying the entire time, which is, give us a damn auction house. The first thing they created 3 to 4 days later was an auction house. Now I can only imagine the management and the coding teams, right, creating an entire auction house system and everything involved and all the graphics and everything in about 3 to 4 days had to be so intensive. But they listened to the people, and by listening to the people, they wound up saving the game. And that was a huge thing that saved Square Enix. And now if you want a real funny part, in 14, I always love this part. If you watch A Realm Reborn, that's what they the new release was called. Was A Realm Reborn. It has this cool like animated opening, which just shows Bahamut getting summoned and just basically destroying the entire world, and then them talking about how they rebuilt the world. And I'm like sitting there going, that is so just them showing exactly what happened in actual sense. You know, like, they smited the shit out of this shitty ass world, they rebuilt it from new, and it's a realm reborn. So it was cool. I really did applaud when they did it. But like that is an example of a company listening to its people, listening to its customer base, and going, all right, the customer base is pissed off at us. How can we fix things? Okay, they want X. All right, let's do X. And so like No Man's Sky is a perfect example of a company that when the public got pissed off at them, they could have easily just took everyone's money and ran. They could have just went, thanks for the money, peace out, closed the studio, and moved on with their lives. They really could have. But they didn't. What did they do? They spent countless hours constantly putting out new patches, new posts, new things, and currently fixing the game. To where now the game that you're seeing today is not the game I played when it was released. That is huge. Yeah, and that's what it's going to come down to. This is why I always tell people, if you disagree with like everyone that's angry at Diablo Immortal, right? Anyone who's pissed off at Diablo Immortal, answer with your wallet. 100%. Because unfortunately, the company as a whole, that's all they understand. If sales go down, they're going to change something. They have to. This is why I'm hoping the next EA title, I hope tanks. Because then I hope it'll make the people over at EA actually listen to his people. I mean, wouldn't that be great if EA finally starts actually being there for the gamers again? And it all starts because the people finally speak out against EA and their practices and tell them to go shove it? I don't know about you, I think it'd be great. Or another thing, right? Like, there are so many examples of like gaming companies doing right by the people, but unfortunately, more times than not, there are too many examples of gaming companies just doing ass hattery and getting away with it. I mean, think about it this way. The fact that, like, let me give you another example of Bethesda, right? Bethesda's games are known to be riddled with bugs on release. They're known for it. That's their thing. It's like, so many times on the forums I saw, oh, it's a Bethesda game. You know, the glitches is what gives it its character. I'm sure if you go online right now, you could see some white knight of Bethesda saying that, you know, like, but the glitch is what gives it its character. And the problem is, people are bitching about the glitches. I hate to say it, but for how long now have people been buying Bethesda products with glitches in them? And just kept buying their product? If you did not want a game full of glitches, guess what you do? You don't buy that product. And then they go, all right, well, we can't release a game like this anymore. Now it just becomes, oh, that's just the flavor of Bethesda. It's just to have glitches in it. You know? It's sad. It really is. And don't get me wrong, I'm a huge Bethesda fan. I love Bethesda. I love their games. I love their storylines. I've played almost every single one of their games. Like, constantly. I've played almost every single one of their games. I've beat about 50 to 60% of them. And for me, I've never run into any game-breaking bugs like some people have. You know, but I'll tell you right now, if I came across a game of theirs that was riddled in game-breaking bugs, damn right I would be like, never again. Do me dirty, shame on me. You know, shame on you. Do you dirty twice, and you know. Oh my god, I had so much mana regen. So much mana regen. But I laugh at it. I really do. Like, how many times has any of you heard that line? Oh, the glitches are the flavor that is behind Bethesda. I don't care. If you're someone who ever used that line or has been okay with glitches in the past with Bethesda, you kind of can't be mad that the fact that they released the game glitches in it. You know, I'm excited about Skyrim 6. But expectations are low because they have to do something with that engine or change it. Yeah. I agree with you. I wholeheartedly agree with you. You're taking my pink buff? You took my pink ward. Of course you took my pink ward after I left. You bastard. So I don't know. I really don't know, guys. I will never wish the death of a company because the people are you know, to quote Morgana, the people are the ones that suffer. The people are the ones that suffer when a company goes under. So I will never say I think a company should go under. Ever. What I do say is I hope that a company will learn about their treatment of the customer base and learn from it.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
And now you got rumors coming out about Blizzard. How does it feel to know that, like, I don't care about you? How does it feel to know? He's gonna ult in. He's gonna ult in. He's gonna ult in. Okay. Okay. Thanks. Thanks. The only reason why I kept my 3D animation college classes because of that. Yeah. I think the problem is, and you can, if you ever want to see something that's indicative of the region, right? I always look at the smaller independent game firms, right? Small independent game firms are filled with a bunch of people filled with piss and vinegar who want to make the best badass game ever. They always have this slogan of for gamers by gamers, right? Because generally most of the people who get into the video game making industry are people who love video games, who want to tell their tales, who want to create their stories, who want to, you know, do that. And what happens is eventually, like what happens in most companies, is eventually, just like everything, money starts getting involved. And once the money starts rolling in, once the money train starts rolling in, then all of a sudden you get this person that gets involved, right? He's called a capital investor. And once the capital investor gets involved, then the next thing is the capital investor will go, okay, if you do X, Y, and Z, if you do X, Y, and Z, you know we'll make so much more money, and and if you do this, this, and this, and so now all of a sudden it's one, like this board of 12 people, we'll just say 12 just so we have a number, but this board of 12 people, which originally 12 people that were for gamers by gamers, is now 11 gamers, and one now CEO type person who doesn't know anything about gaming. He just knows money. And then eventually that 12 goes to 11. And then it becomes 10, and then 9, and then 8. And as the company gets more and more successful, more and more of the upper people will get pushed out, and these CEOs who know money will move in. And then eventually, what winds up happening is the majority of the people are no longer for gamers by gamers. They're for money by money. And that's when you see the game company change. It no longer was the EA, I in my heart of hearts, when it first was developed, was for gamers by gamers. Straight up. They cared about, they loved their customers. They loved making games. They loved building these environments. And then eventually what wound up happening? Money. Money! And so now when 90% of your board, 100% of your board are people that are only concerned with making money, that's when you start getting companies that are like, oh, how can we maximize on this? Oh, I hear microtransactions are doing great. Oh, I hear this. Blizzard. Here's another example. Blizzard. For gamers for the longest time. Bought out by Activision. Activision has not been the Activision it was in its heydays of the 80s. Is literally just a company to make money. And guess what? They took over, and now you got a bunch of people going, hey, you know, you want to make a bunch of money? China has a huge mobile gaming market. You know, huge mobile gaming market. Giant mobile gaming market. So here's what we're going to do. You're going to make a game. We're going to use a Chinese developer. Reason why we're going to use the Chinese developer is A, they're cheaper, and B, they know the market. They know what games the Chinese audience likes. So they're going to design a game that the Chinese audience will love. And we're going to make a shitload of money. And they went, oh, okay. I mean, sure. And unfortunately, the people who are for money by money and not for gamers by gamers were drowned out. Because I'm sure there was probably a silent minority in that room when they made the decision that they were going to announce this at BlizzCon, going, you know, is it really smart to announce, you know, Diablo Infernal, which is, you know, Immortal, that's designed for the Chinese audience? Should we really announce this in front of an American audience? I'm sure they were just like, oh, of course, they'll just eat it up. They always do. It's BlizzCon. They're a bunch of yes boys. You know, they'll love anything we put in front of them. You know, that's why they didn't have any answer for, like, anything. That's why they didn't have answers for when the guy came up on the stage and was like, is this just a late April Fool's joke? Like, this can't be real. This has to be a late April. They were ready for questions like that. They were just expecting people to go, man, I love it. So what's going to be the specs needed on the phone? You know, what generation phone do you need? Is it going to work on certain operating systems? Do I need Marshmallow or Graham Cracker on the OS platform? You know, like, that's what they were waiting for. They weren't waiting for, like, the player base to be angry, and that's because they didn't prep for it, because they just went, oh, they'll just eat it up. It's BlizzCon. You know, they're a bunch of fanboys. They're going to love whatever the hell we give them. You know, like always. We'll give them our silent turd, and they'll just love it anyway, you know? And that's the problem, is when gaming companies, the majority has switched from for gamers by gamers to for money by money, it's no longer the gaming company it once was. You know, and it sucks. It really sucks. And I feel bad for the employees. I do not feel bad for CEOs. I mean, unless like they're the Mac Daddy, the one that gave birth to the company so long ago, I do not feel bad about. Wow. Hello, friend. You know, unless you were the Mac Daddy that helped birth the company and that you are the last little fragment of what's left with your company, I don't feel bad for you. I really don't. You know? Why am I going to feel bad for some CEO from, you know, from Activision who's thinking with his wallet and not with the heart of Blizzard? Why am I going to feel bad for the millions of people, stockholders in EA, who pushed out on that poor Star Wars game, freaking pay to win? I'm coming, Shiv. Get to me. I am dead. I went too deep there. I went too deep and didn't have any of my outs. You know? It's like... And who knows? Maybe you can even make the argument with League now. The League that once was. That was a bunch of gamers that were building games for gamers. You know, building this game for gamers. That's now priority stockholder is this other company. I'm sure a lot of their decisions to, you know, like, hey, let's make these border things, and you know, the prestige skin. People will work their asses off for prestige skins. I'm pretty sure that the Riot that once was not the ones that made that decision.
An enemy has been slain.
So that's why I just say everyone should, if you didn't like the game that came out, answer your wallets. You know? And for a company like Blizzard to drop the line of like, well, you know, don't hate the game until you try it. No. I'm going to watch reviews. I'm going to look at your stuff. I'm going to look at the stuff in beta, and I'm going to come up with a informed idea of whether I'm going to like this game or not. And then if I do not like your game, guess what I'm not going to do? I'm not going to buy it. I'm not going to then give you $60 to, quote, try. Sorry to tell you that. You know, gone are those days for me of the. Well, I'll you know what, I'll trust in them. Nope. Trust is gone. Damn. Didn't get my ult and all that off yet. Any magic resist on their team? Let's look. All right, you have magic resist. You have. All right, they have a shitload of magic resist. So let's go grab this.
Rampage.
Yeah. Well, that's why I said is if you look at it, most studios that are giant now started out as independent studios, and then money took over. And then what happens? A new cool independent game comes out, and then that one grows, and then eventually gets bought out by one of the big names, and then, like everything else, money. Ooh. Ooh. Don't get me wrong. I can't be mad at people wanting to make money. I can't. That'd be wrong of me. I love making money too. But it's the change in focus. It's why I think that if there's companies out there, the first thing they need to do, if you're an independent game studio and you want to be true to your fan base, don't ever allow a don't ever allow a don't ever allow a a financial adjuster, or whatever the hell they call them, I forget what the term is, to join your board. Because they're the ones that start, you know, the little like snippet in the air of, you know, if we add this, you know, we add this little bit of a thing, we could make a couple extra bucks. Oh, you know, like what about? Oh, we could do this. What, you know, do we really need to make a new engine? You know, we could just. What's wrong with the old engine? We could save millions just by using the old engine.
I'll have my revenge.
Yep.
An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Oh, I am the chosen one again. Chosen one. Damn. And so that's why I said is my hopes is there is a company out there that in the gaming industry that will keep its roots, you know, valued in keeping it for gamers by gamers. Unfortunately, it's a double-edged sword. You need those venture capitalists to be able to give you the money to be able to make your games. You know. You know, maybe it's that first project that you had all the heart and soul in, that your studio sold its soul to get the money to be able to build it. You know? Alright, I need to get more Lenomicons next. Anti-Garen item. Alright, I'm torn. If I get this. Oh no, you have regen. Hard decisions. So, oh. And I'm assuming Bethesda's starting to get to that point, you know? Bethesda 100% is starting to get to that point where it's just like, break the wrist, walk away. Break the wrist, walk away. Break the wrist, walk away. uh, 3 seconds. Yeah. Because Kayn has his heal. Even though it's gonna deal with Garen, this might be a no death cap game. I know that's hard for me to say, but this might be a no death cap game. How we doing? Not bad. It's low on CS. Highest level in the game other than Syndra. Still hated by Garen. Damn. Who got that kill? That sucks. That really sucked. That's my own fault. So that, let's buy this. 650. Money! I mean, who doesn't like money? Money's overrated. That leads back to that old question, right? Would you rather be... Would you rather be rich and have all the money in the world, but no true happiness? Or would you rather be the most happiest person in the world, but no real money? And, I mean, me personally, despite what the one comedian said of like, well, have you ever seen a sad person on a jet ski? You know, like, despite that line, you really think deep down inside, rich people are really that happy for the most part? I wait, what the fuck? The fuck?
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor. Shut down. Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
All right. History has shown me too much on how rich people abuse things. Yes. Rich people 100% abuse shit. I mean, I can't tell you the amount of times or countless times I've watched like my super mega ultra badass Sweet 16, you know, like that show that was on MTV. And it's like, how many times have you seen the 16-year-old, you know, because he didn't earn his money. His parents earned his money. You know, how many times did you hear the, well, if my mom and dad don't buy me the brand new deluxe super ultra mega, I'm outie. I'm outie. I'm outie. You know, they don't buy me the brand new super ultra deluxe mega super hydromatic Hummer, you know, with the pink foil and this and that. I'm not gonna be happy. My life will be ruined. My friends will think I'm worthless. You know, like, that's all that is to them. Is just like materials are the only thing that bring them happiness. Dude, I would be happy. I would be happy just to be able to curl up on a couch, on a bed with my, you know, my significant other, and watching like Netflix, or watching a movie, or watching their favorite show, or playing League together, or just playing a game together, or doing anything together. I think that would be fun and amazing. That's me. I'm pretty sure you ask that person to have millions of dollars and go, could you be happy just sitting on a couch with your loved one watching Netflix? Well, hell no. I need to be like flying overseas. I mean, this is not to say all of them, because I'm sure there are those people that are truly humble when it comes to their money. You know, like they're bound to exist. Every time you for the most part, you can't make a generalization that every person is X, because you'll always find that one person that is not X. But like, honestly, like, I can't tell you the amount of times like I've seen that person. It's just like, what is it? That one meme that's out there that's like, it was a young couple and they went to Red Lobster or some shit, right? And it was just labeled our first date. It was either Red Lobster or it was Applebee's or something. And it was just like, underneath it was basically, girl, if your man can't afford to get you this, and it's like a picture of like a trillion roses and shit like that, right? Then that man don't deserve you. And it's just like, what if that guy that can only afford Red Lobster or can only afford Applebee's or whatnot, what if they're working 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 hours a week? And the reason why they're going to Applebee's is because he's got a kid or she's got a kid, and most of the money is going into taking care of the kid. Or what if they just have huge medical expenses or something like that, and they're trying to make something special like that in itself. It's the thought, and that's the problem, is most people think that they confuse the thought and price tag as the same thing. That's the problem. The thought and the price tag are two totally different things. Yo, Daniel, I understand, man. Sleep well, sweet dreams. Most likely kill you in the morning. You know?
Shut down.
Dude, you can tackle me anytime. Zonia's is still on cooldown. Damn. So, like, I'm all about thought. I'm a thought dude. You know? I don't care. You don't have to spend a dime on me. Not a dime. You wanna make me, like, if you're dating me, you wanna make me happy on Christmas? A beautifully written letter that you spend time, that you put time behind to think about, to make every word in it matter. That is a gift. You don't have to give me a smartphone. You don't have to give me, you know, like, I can understand, like, trust me, if my smartphone is broken and you're like, oh my God, I got to save up so I can get, you know, Sig a new smartphone because Sig's new smartphone is, you know, destroyed. Alright, I can understand that. Like, that makes sense. But, oh god, Shyvana's gonna die. You know? Or let's go even further, you know? Just like, make me a home-cooked meal, you know? Make me a meal. You know, take the time, make a meal. You know, doesn't have to be special. Hell, you could be the worst cook in the world. You could suck at cooking. You could be like, you know what? I suck at cooking. Oh, Kassadin. Like, honestly. You know? Think about it. Think about it. Think about it. How about this? How about this? We'll go even one further, you know? One Christmas. Long time ago. One Christmas. I was 19, 20 years old at the time. I think I was 18, 19 years old. I had my first car. It was a Chrysler LeBaron. Bought it for myself, you know, $500. It was mine, $500. My car, yeah. The only problem was the car was beaten up. It was a piece of shit. It was a shit car. Now came Christmas time, and my mother went and bought me rims. Little rim covers. She didn't have to. She didn't, you know, it didn't cost her much. But she knew it bothered me that, like, I had these shitty tires that, like, there's nothing I can do with them. Because I wasn't a car guy, and, you know, I wasn't, rims were expensive, and I didn't ever want to buy a rim, you know, I just needed, you know, something to make it look better. And so she went and she bought me car tires. You know, these little rim covers, you know, and they were hokey, I get it. When they overheated, they look like shit when they melted. But I never drove that way. You know, I wasn't a drive fast kind of guy, you know? And that meant the world to me. And why did it mean the world to me? Because here, my mother paid attention to... Alright, we're in my little pit. And it meant the world to me. It really was. And like that's all I could ever ask for. You know, that's all I could ask for. How could I ever ask for more than that? You know? But like what would I gain from asking for more than that? Just when you get me a gift, put some thought behind it. It doesn't have to be worth. It doesn't have to cost you a dime. You know? I'm playing dumb. Come on, guys. Alright, let's get our consumable also. Alright, so now we're saving 36.5. Yeah, 3,600. $3,600 will be death cap. We should really wait for Syndra and Lux. Alright, we have the power play for the next 55 seconds. All right. I think that's game. Game. I get to see. Aw. Wait, hold on. Wait. This is something I don't know. Is that Mr. P? Are you two a thing again? Huh? Are you? This is something I don't know. The news. Well, news to me. Oh, God. That's adorable. How long has that been going on for? Let me tap over here. When the hell did we lose 400 frames? The infamous 414 frames. I dropped 414 frames at some point. I don't know when. I apologize for not apologizing for my loss of frames. Yeah. Son of a bitch. Oh, I also forgot to mention at the beginning of the show, I played that one song to do the intro. That was Release the Kraken by Ninja Sex Party. That literally was just released yesterday, and it's freaking Ross. Oh shit! The rare 80 carry game. All right. Something that works with that.
Yes, dear. Good
a no.
All right, let's bring Ignite to the party. Let's pull this up. We got back together maybe 3 weeks ago. Oh, you haven't told me. There should have been like a text involved. There should have been like a message involved. There should have been like a. There should have been like a. That means they sent you a symbol your phone doesn't understand. Yes. It's probably a smiley face or maybe praising hands or something along those lines. Yeah, she has. I could send you a. Like, I could send you a symbol right now. I'm sure your phone doesn't know. But I'm just saying, like, that's what's going on. It's just your phone doesn't know. Like, it's probably not going to know that. So it'll probably come over as a box. Should be a box, right? I will attempt not to. Hey, we lost another 400 frames. Thanks, Optimum.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
It matters to me. What? Why wouldn't it matter to me? Like, me. This guy. This guy. Okay, so it's probably going to be Ashe. Who the hell's their support? Oh god, it's Ashe support. Okay. This is a thing, I guess. Oh, shit. So, yes. Yes. Well, no, it's a surprise to me, not you. I hope it's not a surprise to you. What? Gonna go do Twisted Tree Line since dad isn't noticing. Well, go into the other room, punch your dad in the face, and tell your dad to notice you. It's that easy. You just walk in and you just like don't actually do that. Nope, don't do it. Do it. No, don't do it. Do it. No, stop. Bad influence. You're like you are like the bad voice, and the other one's like the satanic voice. There's no. I'm like the good voice. Oh, I'm daddy? When did I become daddy? Hey there. Hey there, big dick daddy. This is gonna suck. I want you to know this right now. This is gonna suck. I'm glad I brought Ignite. We have 2 Ignites on our team, which is good. I didn't... we'll do Doran's Ring to that. Let's do Nashor's first. We'll do Blinding Dart.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
now.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
After this one, I'm probably just gonna do an ARAM, and then I'm gonna call it a night.
And now it's just like, man, you gotta have that time where you just like disconnect just from the scene, just the race. Like, and it's a race that I've created in my head, you know? But you have to step away from it.
Yo, what's up, Sephiroth? How are you doing today? Because I have an early day of work tomorrow. Which is gonna suck.
One day there'll be a reckoning.
Ooh, ho, ooh, ha!
Size is a liability.
I'm good. Played several hours of Darkside 3 today. Oh, really? Cool. Are you done playing what you call it? Fallout 76? Like, did you beat Fallout 70? Well,
My ears are always ringing.
beat is a relative term, I guess.
Natural born killer. Look alive.
What gold gen item did you do?
I'm taking everyone with me.
Oh, you went with that one. Okay. Give me that soul. That sweet, delicious soul. Mmm. Mmm.
First blood. An ally has been slain.
I don't feel anything. You don't know about war.
That's 2 souls. Cool people don't watch explosions. I'm good. Played several hours of there. No, I'll go back to it after I end this patch. Did you see the video about? I brought this up earlier on the stream, but did you see the video about the nuke crashing the server, the triple nuke? If not, give it a good look. Look up. What is it? Three nukes. 3 nuke crash server. freeze this shit right here.
Death has a name. I used to live by a code.
I'm getting hit by the stupid shit.
Let the poison do its work. I forget what started the fighting. This'll be messy. Never get attacked.
Let me just get one auto off on you, girl. Let me just get one auto off on you. Just one auto.
They've been looking for yours truly. One, two, three, four. This one's for my helmet brother. Goodness God, I choose to live.
An ally has been slain.
Man, that sucks when you miss, doesn't it?
This is very personal. You can't tell, but I've grown quite the beard over here.
Alright, let's go, B.
Get patched up.
Alright, let's get this
One with the
and
jungle.
this. Okay, good. I'm glad you got that.
Play pretty.
Like, it was so funny, like the fact that they found the queen and they're like, we're just gonna drop 3 nukes on it, and the fact that, like, what's so funny is, like, when they asked a long time ago, they were like, are there gonna be nukes in Fallout 76? And they were like, yeah, but they're gonna be super rare. And then, like, it just cut, like, someone made a super cut of it, like, when they were, like, talking, they were like, oh yeah, nukes are gonna be super rare. And it just cuts to the 3 nukes hitting the ground. It was just like, yeah, super rare.
Got a little surprise for him. Shoot, reload. Good men die. I choose to live. Size is a liability.
An ally has been slain.
Can't tell, but I've grown quite the beard under here. Toward it. Turns out I got a proficiency in killing. We ain't all making it out of here.
I never thought I would do a Teemo 80 carry game.
I settle my score. One day they'll be reckoned.
Money! Stay over for my mushrooms. Damn. I mean, at least I got the Kassadin. He got 2 kills. I got the Kassadin. I mean... Not the best, not the worst. Alright, so now we got this. Let's build towards this cool little item. Now that it does AD and AP. So good. What are we at? So we are at 7 souls. You're at 0. Ash has been kept to 0 souls.
Take the pain. I know everything that happens here. Lots to do before I punch out.
Just keep pumping.
Nobody's innocent anymore.
You have slain an enemy. Has been destroyed.
My ears are always ringing.
I hope I'm making this Veigar happy.
Nothing left here. Survival ain't
All right, let's
good.
go. Spread the money. Oh, they got him easily.
Destroyed a turret. An enemy has been slain.
Oh, that was good. Oh man,
Never
this
get
poor
attached.
Ezreal and Ashe.
I forget what started the fighting. Hands up. I got you. Another luxury, another system. You don't know about war.
An enemy has been slain.
Protect mushrooms. Protect the shrooms.
Got a little surprise for him.
Operation Protect the Shrooms. Cool.
Pieces of fairy tale.
How many souls are we at? 10. Sweet Jesus. That's not bad at all. Okay, so we have a few decisions to make now. I guess I can go. Lyncher's Torment will probably be the best because that'll give me some more cooldown reduction. No! Don't take all farm. We share farm. We friends. You, me, friends. We friends. Shoot. 1.72 attacks per second is not bad at all. No! Damn it. I paid for my insolence there. I paid hard for my insolence there. Yeah, let's get this. And then I was gonna build Lyncher's Torment, but I want Wit's End now. I think Wit's End would be a nice solid buy for my last on-hit item, and then from there build actually no, let's do Hurricane as our last on-hit item, because Hurricane will allow me to hit everyone.
I've done things I'm not proud of. I own this land. But the poison to get patched up.
Oh god.
Survival ain't pretty.
What's the dragon? Ooh.
My ears are always ringing.
Do I have 3 mushrooms up? Alright, just throw the safety shrooms out.
Time for the long nap. I forget what started the fighting. Hold out! Another mushroom, another victim.
Oh my god.
Nobody's innocent anymore.
I really should go B.
There's nothing left here.
Then again, Nasus is just like
All about war.
demolishing people right now. Is this red buff up?
Death has an aim.
Yo. Just keep running. Just keep running. All right.
An ally has been slain.
Nice. Got mushrooms all over the place. Sadly, I don't have enough AP to back them yet. That's why I want to get Lindra's Torment next. Because I think Lindra's Torment will be a nice, good pickup. Nice, solid pickup.
Can't tell, but I've grown quite the beard under here.
So let's look at this real quickly. So we have how many stacks? 14. It looks like they boosted it back up again. Looks like it's back to 5 again.
I've done things I'm not proud of. Face toward enemy. This is where we draw the line. Size is a liability. Got a little surprise for us. This one's for Johnny. A prodigy never leaves the jungle. Coming in hot. There's no such
All right.
thing as a
So yeah, we're gonna go for Lindra's Torment now.
reinforcements ain't coming. Good men die. I choose to live. Tall folks don't last long around here.
Oh, how did I get caught with that and not kill Camille or Cassidon? That's why I need some more AP. Because with the more AP, it's going to increase this damage anyway. Damn. Oh, there goes one tower. No, no, hit the one hit the tower! Damn it, super minions hit the tower.
Ain't all making it out of here. I throw you this way. You're welcome.
Oh, so close yet so far.
An enemy has been slain.
All right. Right now we're only doing 199 magic damage with this. I think once I get Linder's Torment, and then I don't know if it's gonna be worth to go into Death Cap. So Linder's Torment is gonna give me 90. So 90 plus 250 is 340. 340
Pieces of fairy tale.
at 35% will be 34 times 3. 68, 120, 134. 134, so about 150 more damage. Or AP. Yeah, Death Cap will probably be worth it. We'll just leave this to be our magic pen item.
I'm the last scout standing. Got a little surprise for him.
The enemy's inhibitor has respawned.
My team's messing around too much.
War didn't change me. I changed war.
You are so dead. Oh! Oh, that was dirty. Oh, he did her dirty. So what he did there was he stacked up his wolf onto the one charge, knowing he can auto attack Q for the double hit, and basically popped the freaking passive. Oh shit. That was dirty. Oh man, did her dirty. So you get you.
They've been looking for yours truly.
234 magic damage. So yeah, it's 5 per now again. For some reason last night it was 2 per.
Nobody's innocent anymore.
I mean, unless it was ARAM. Like maybe they purposely lowered it in ARAM to only be worth 2 per.
Another mushroom, another victim. There's nothing left here. One day there'll be a reckoning. first get attached. Too early.
I'm done. I'm done playing this game. This game is over. I'm ending this game. Game's over. Done playing. You guys can go for kills all you want. Teemo's ending it. There you go, Veigar. What color? What color is it? Like what color is the last hue? Green? You should do change mode. ARAM confirm. Find match go. Green. Green. All right, Chucky, sleep well, sweet dreams. Most likely kill you in the morning as always. And I will talk to you later, my friend. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, we'll do that. Tell your girlfriend I love her. And that she's amazing. And that, if you screw up, I will kill you. So for green, do you want to keep with your regular characters that you do, or are you trying to branch out? If you're sticking with your regular characters, aw, bastard. No, you're the best.
Shouty, you the best. You the best.
That's why I have a button. If you're trying to stay with your original characters, I know you have that one character that you draw that's in the green. I would say, like, do that character that's, like, underneath the tree and shit like that. I will take Jinx. Give me Jinx. Num 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 Jinx. Num 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 Jinx. Nope, I don't want Italy. I have Jinx. Jinx. Jinx is life. Taking suggestions from my followers. I've gotten Tree, Penguin Party, Plague Knight, a date. A date would be cool. I would say do a date and involve a tree. Like a park. A date in the park. Like a picnic. Picnic in the park. That would be my suggestion. Picnic in the park. Oh, those are the ones you've already done. So then, So why don't you do... a animated, so a living. So it's got to have like a happy face on it. A happy little amoeba along with another amoeba that's splitting in two. And that one's in pain. So the one's all happy that the one's splitting in two, like a childbirth scene, but it's with amoebas. What? What? Is that not a good enough, is that not a good enough one? Is that not a good enough one? I figured that would be a great one. No. Just no. There you go. Boop. What about... Could you do like a... You only have the one day to draw it, right? Or can you go over the day? Because then why don't you just like do like a cute little green dragon, like baby green dragon, curled up taking a nap like a doggo. How's that? That work? Is that acceptable? I did a dragon burping a heart yesterday. Damn it! Damn it. Alright, so you did dragon. I got no money for that. I got a little bit of money, not much. Okay. Okay. Have you seen that video of the toasted marshmallow dog at the store getting the cucumber? Do the toasted marshmallow dog with the cucumber. Hey, it's not nice. What about that? What about that? That sound good? Toasted marshmallow doggy with cucumber. You have no idea what that... I know I'm in this match right now, but I gotta find it. Woo! I'll bring up the video in a second. I am dead. I am not dead. I should be dead. I am not dead. I am dead. Damn it. Alright, toasted marshmallow shop cucumber. This one. Bam. I figured everyone has seen that video by now. This is why I need essence. because then I don't have to worry about his mana as much. But supposedly that is a trained doggo. Suppose he's a trained doggo and he actually takes care of the shop and knows the customers and everything. Supposedly. Damn. Janna pushed Katarina right out of my traps. So sad.
An ally has been slain.
Oh, I just saw the thing. It's like, it says that on April 11th, 2015, the shop that the Shibu worked at went out of business. And so you can't meet the doggo anymore because he's retired. Aww. Poor doggo. All he wanted to do was be best boy store owner. Alright, I think we won. Pretty sure we won there. I think that's a win. Let's give it to my 80 carry brother and what time is it? All right, we got time for one more. One last one. Uno mas. Uno mas. I love Shibu Inus. I really do. They're such adorable doggos. Oh. I want Kale. I'll take Kale. Yes. I knew someone was gonna grab Sona. Someone was bound to grab Sona. I just really want to kill. Should I? Now, the better question is, should I freaking... Should I go, what's it called, first? I don't want a button. You can't make me button. I don't want a button. Button! There we go. I forgot the button back. Oh. All right. Let's do Nashor's first. Then we'll get what you call it, and then we'll go from there. And you. We don't want to die until what? 1800. Yes, 2 gold. I did it.
Minions have spawned.
Is this really all Alice is gonna do? Is beat on a cowbell the entire time? The one thing we do have going for us is we have a ridiculous amount of healing. We're gonna have to get an Executioner's. Definitely have to get an Executioner's. Because they have healing from him. Oh my god. Holy shit. My name is Yasuo, and all I have to do is wait 4 seconds, let Conqueror pop.
An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Okay. All right. Let's delay just for a second. Let's get that executioners up and running.
Ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain. Enemy double kill.
Eventually, I'm going, assuming I get to like late game, which I don't foresee it happening. But let's say we do. Now, part I don't know about, which I'm about to find out now, is if my E so my E does add grievous wounds. It's good to know. Because it still counts as a basic attack. It's a basic attack with some physical damage part of it. I just have to do some physical damage. So, that works. Alright, we're gonna get Rage Blade next. Hurricane third.
An ally has been slain.
Dark Harvest Teemo, huh? It's like I was just doing that or something. Man, that sucks when you can't heal, huh? Sucks when you can't heal, huh? But that's the key. Is I want to make it so he cannot heal. Which is partial reason why I want Hurricane so bad, because I know that's physical damage. CC5 ever. I really shouldn't be the only one with it though. See if anyone else is building. Nope. Need 16, so another 1,000. Damn. Oh, it's true though. I always love when people complain about runes, but yet they themselves are using a busted ass rune. You know?
An enemy has been slain.
But you have to step away from it.
Alright, so I have none. I still don't think, to be completely honest, I don't think Dark Harvest is... I think Dark Harvest is powerful on a couple of champions. I think Dark Harvest is powerful as shit on ARAM. But do I think it's the most powerful? No. And the fact that they've never addressed Conqueror... The fact that a Yasuo can basically have it the entire time. Wow. Alright. So we have that now. So we need this. So we can get a little bit more. Oh God. $1,300. We're at 1.68 attacks per second before this is even. Damn. I should have been ready for my ult. I should have just assumed his ult was going to come up. Oh, Teemo. So let's see. Teemo's got 24. Sona's got 25. They're both doing the same amount. 900. I can't wait for that. So to say, if it's 500, then yeah. Yes. Like, I did not want to buy freaking executioners on freaking Kale, but I recognize that we need it. Okay, so we got that. Let's get you next.
An ally has been slain.
Step 1, ignore Mundo does not work. I hate to tell you that. Speaking of healing full. I can't wait until he ults on top of you and he just doesn't care about you. I hate when people's their logic is just, oh, just ignore him. He does decent damage and you can't ignore him. Alright, well, Executioners is down now. Watch as Mundo now refills and takes the entire team. Nah, he was just dumb there. Yeah, we'll build into this next. It's another solid on hit item. Uh, 30% cooldown. We have more 80 than AP. Interesting. That's going to switch over then. Because that's going to turn into AD soon then. Why the hell was Mundo sitting all the way the hell back there? See, Mundo was dumb. I don't even know what the hell he was thinking there. I have no clue. I have no actual clue what he was thinking there, other than let me feed my ass off. I mean, that's the only thing I can think of. Please, sir, let me eat my let me feed my ass off, please. I wish to really feed my ass off. Not bad. Nice. Almost first place in damage. Almost. Was getting there. I love this debate. This is why I'm going to have it. So when did I say being broke is right? There's nothing broke. It's called having playability against it. That's all I'm asking. I just want a window. Give me a window of time. Give me 15. Your Conqueror goes off. You have 4 to 5 seconds of your I'm a badass when you proc it, and then you go into cooldown phase until you're out of combat. Not if you're melee, you get to keep it the entire time. Good job. Good luck. Shit. Why wouldn't you play Conqueror then? That's why you can build. That's why every Yasuo can build full attack speed, first 2 items, because they do true damage and get free AD, and it stays up the entire time, and they can slide all over the place to make sure they get their 4 seconds. And then when they finally, like, you finally position yourself to go, oh, let me go in and hit you a couple times. Okay, I'm done. Slide back out and slide all over the place. Let me reset my Conqueror. Oh, 4 seconds. Just slide back in. It's just like, yes, there's playability against that. Oh, that's enough for that. I think we did it. It is. I just switched to the other screen and I just saw me going. If I can only imagine, there's someone scrolled down the window. It's like, oh, let me watch a smaller streamer. And then there's just a freeze frame thumbnail of. And someone's just going to go, what the fuck? What the f is happening here? I just picture it. But yeah, so it is that time. It is 12:16. I got to hit the bed. I have work in the morning, unfortunately. So I have to go. If you've been playing at home, just so you know, episode 427. So we're up to episode 427 is now uploaded to the YouTube. So if you have any intentions of watching any of the older episodes, they are all going to be on YouTube. Same name as here, Siegfried42. Feel free to look it up in there. Hit the subscribe, hit the like, bash your head into the bell, whatever it is there. And if you're from the YouTube and you're watching here, first off, you're probably like 40 or 50 streams behind. I mean, we're catching up. It used to be 100. We're at 30 now. Hopefully, by week's end, next week's end, we'll be having closer to 15 or so. So, a big shout out for all you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out this evening. Fortunately, I'm going to bring the stream to a close. I hope you guys will hang out for the next couple minutes while I say thank you to some pretty amazing people, which includes yourselves. Here we go. I'm missing. Down below, though, is that thank you from me to all of you for hanging out this evening. The ending music is brought to you by Electromata. The name of the song is Summer Vibes. If you enjoy their music, make sure you look them up on Spotify or YouTube. Free to listen to. And if you enjoy the music, make sure you support the artists. They're badasses for having their entire catalog out there for free for everyone to listen to. You know, so make sure you give them some love if you enjoy their music. Also, make sure you support your local artists or online artists. Don't just go to the store and buy some bullshit-ass copy pasta to hang on your wall or give it as a gift this holiday season. Why don't you go to a local artist or someone online? Have them make something original for you. That way, when you give your gift or put it on your wall, you don't have some bullshit-ass copy pasta everyone else is giving out or that you just having hang on your wall. Also, I want to say thank you to Jaws 577, Daniel 00077. Thank you guys so much for the host. It is really appreciated. Also, a shout out to Cabellet69 and Savage as TV. Thank you guys so much for the retweets and likes. And this is for all you guys this evening.
Shouty, you the best. You the best.
And finally, a big shout out to the Bully for Twitch Network. The Bully for Twitch Network is channels much like my own, where you can go, enjoy yourself, and not have to worry about ass goblins ruining your fun, because that's how they have fun. If those are channels that you enjoy, make sure you look for the hashtag Bully for Twitch on Twitter. Give them some love. Tell them I sent you. But guys, if you're going to go into bed much like me, sleep well and sweet dreams. But if you're staying up and playing some more games, whether it's League of Legends, Dota, World of Warcraft, Final Fantasy, Kerbal Space Program, Mega Man, Marvel vs. Capcom, Stardew Valley, Shadow Warrior, Jackbox, Vampire, Town of Salem, or any other games that are out there. Have fun. Because at the end of the day, it's a game. And that's what it's all about, is having fun. And with that, I'm going to bring episode 454, Still in Search of the Meta, part 2, to a close. Thank you guys so much for hanging out this evening. And I really hope to see you here tomorrow night. We go live. And we continue to search for the meta. Hopefully we find it soon. I'll see you guys then. Good night, everyone. Button!
So I've been thinking,
About?
well, you know, like, how, he's all weird and shit.
Yeah.
What if we just ignored him?
What do you mean?
Just like pretend he's not there.
Like he's invisible?
Yeah.
I guess we can try that tomorrow night.
Can we?
Alright, we'll try it tomorrow night. Yes, check us out then.
Yep. See you then. Button.
This is gonna go over poorly. Really, really poorly.